music show. Well, let DJ Roberto spoil the place. Then later on in the evening, DJ Black will come on with the open house party. Then we just set the roof ablaze. Ain't nothing better than good music, especially the ones that bring memories. Like the one DJ Roberto has been dishing out this afternoon. This one says, "Hi George, I want to wish Kubura Diamonds of Electroland and wife of Sadiq Abdullah of 3 Music belated happy birthday. May Allah continue to bless her. I need that cake. Okay, to break my fast." No. Go back to that message. There was another one. Says, "George, your playlist is super. See how you make mom dance in the kitchen. How much do I have to pay to get this mix?" This is Jazzy from La Paz. Jazzy from La Paz, you don't have to pay a dime. You just need to come to Joy FM and say you're looking for the highest paid DJ. If they don't know, say you're looking for the accountant. You should check on the payroll. His name is DJ Wobete. He drives an Escalade. The Fit Edition, the one with two tires. His Escalade is 4x4. It can go to Brooklyn and its surrounding areas without fuel. DJ will better be legend. You're still tuned in to Joy 99.7 FM, the show Showbiz A to Z. We're here till 6 p.m. Coming up shortly, Showbiz this week with a beautiful Noella Karen Yale. But I hope you're keeping all safety protocols and following them. COVID-19, wash your hands frequently and carefully with soap and water. You wash your hands several times a day, especially after touching anything including your phone or even laptop. If you cannot get soap and running water, just use a hand sanitizer. Wash fresh groceries very, very thoroughly. Clean and disinfect surfaces like countertops, door handles, furniture, toys, laptops, and mobile phones with alcohol-based disinfectants. And the key, the most important of it all, is that you stay at home. If you don't have much doing in town, or if you've got something to do, just go out, do it quickly, and then you go back home. Of course, COVID-19 Tidbits on Joy is proudly brought to you by CARX in collaboration with the Ghana Medical Association. CARX kills 99% of bacteria. Say yes to life. Don't lay yogurt. More, I need more. Our life soap. Soap can save your life. Use it. McDonald's Shipping Company Limited, your total logistics partner. Petrosol, a delightful experience. Hollard Life Insurance, we've got you covered. Let me say special good afternoon to my brother and friend Kwesi Amankwa Ifrifa, the richest man in Chado. Your convenience and safety means a lot to us. Easy does it. Read all the news at home. No need to leave your home or office when the news is available to you on the go. Get on your device now and download Graphic News Plus. I've got it, trust me. It's pretty cool. It's from Google Play Store or on the Apple Store. Buy your e-copies of Daily Graphic, The Mirror, Business, Graphic Showbiz, Junior Graphic Sports, and videos, free news, and a lot more. That's the plus for you. You further enjoy 10% discount on monthly subscription, 15% for 3-month subscription, 20% discount for 6 months and beyond. Please, how many months do I get 100% discount? Ankratu, how you doing? And let me say special good afternoon to Jane Backman, and everybody else out there. Antia Joa. And everybody out there, Graphic Showbiz is the tallest. If I start right now, I'll not finish. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news. Do you know where the Kuala at Airport residential area is? You know, next to the National Service Secretariat. You see, opposite that place, there's this small corner. They've got some hotel there. It's called the Villa Monticello. And this Mother's Day, they're doing something special. A lifetime of love deserves a day of pampering. And this Mother's Day, let the concierge at Villa Monticello's dedicated lifestyle business Book one of Villa Monticello's luxurious suite and give your mother a well-deserved spa day and afternoon tea experience throughout the weekend. That means it starts today. Get away to the beautiful landscapes of Provence without leaving Accra. Your wishes without a doubt are command. The concierge can help you spoil that special woman in your life because we all know she's worth it. Special gift hampers are also available for you to build mama a unique gift basket for delivery throughout the period. Call Villa Monticello Boutique Hotel on 055-721-6752. Let me take that again. 055-721-6752 to arrange a once-in-a-lifetime experience for your mother. Villa Monticello Boutique Hotel, delivering luxury through excellence. And you can be part of our show today. WhatsApp line 0244340437. This one says, love DJ Roberti. Want to wish my mom, Hagar, and sweet sister Grace a happy Mother's Day from Eric in Medina. Alright. And do you want to get access to the new Joy Learning channel on Multi TV, or are you having any challenges with your Multi TV Digibox? Or kindly contact Multi TV for assistance on these numbers. Get a pen, I'll give you a second. Alright, you ready? Great. 0244-340-415 or 0244-340-424 or 0302-226-163. Multi TV, just thrills. And she's here. The beautiful Noella Karen Yali. Noella, how have you been?
I've been good.
Where are you going today?
Nowhere. Nowhere. You're not looking bad yourself. I mean, that color is beautiful.
Oh, you like blue?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, it's not my favorite color though.
Oh, really?
My wife chose it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kudos to her.
Yeah, she's a great woman. I prefer red.
Okay. Oh, I do too.
Yeah, red is a hot color. Yeah. Red is a symbol of love.
Yeah, on a boring day, wear red.
No, you don't wear red on a boring day. Wear red on a hot day, on a beautiful day, on a day of love. You know. So usually when we're doing the late night express, we're in red.
Okay.
And you know we have the late night clan. Are you a member of the late night clan?
No, I'm not.
You should. We should initiate you.
Sure.
Yeah. So usually Monday to Wednesday evening from 10 p.m. every member of the late night clan wears red.
Okay.
Because we're loving.
Nice.
This is the late night clan voice.
Hey.
Good evening.
Hey.
What's in showbiz? Talk to us.
Okay, so this week, started on a sad note with the passing of Kumawood star Bishop Ben Anyako. He passed away on Saturday evening at the Ridge Hospital here in Accra after battling cancer for many months. So, I mean, since his passing, George, individuals, including his own Kumawood colleagues, have come out with different theories, trying to explain what really led to his death. Some say he was cursed, others say he did something he wasn't supposed to do. Others also believe, some of his envious colleagues, cast a spell on him.
So when will anyone die in this industry and we will not say juju? Because I heard when was a Kofi B when he died, somebody brought Ufuriam Ponsa into it. That Ufuriam Ponsa cursed him some time back. And so when I die, what would they say Philip did?
I think about it. But his elder brother spoke to Adum TV and recounted events that led to his death, and he's spoken to you.
Which is last year, so I'm for feedback. No, because I did be no. Mammy buy and I say, Mammy be free on France. Hey, and yet, it's in the hospital. No, full body scan. No, the pediatric and your woman, scan it by and I say, obviously a cancer. To say, you could lose soon. I remember the nice, I didn't still know, and yet it's we know. And mommy says, I don't make operation. Say, be on with my extra, I don't know, sure. On me operation, I say, no, and yet. We know in your doctor back on what amount of needing so a cancer doctor, the human, you didn't echo in chain our tema. A quarter months to treat you, and I say, the more go to the more all weekend. To win on Monday, I say affiliate and your mamu. I had some 5 bar Rich Hospital. Say I'm fat and I'm Korea because I feel I too much. In the Rich Hospital, I don't see issue. I want to change soon in the day. So no, which is Wednesday now, us all falling to coma. Next day, you know, and which is 5:30. And no, actually, Kada Saturday 5:30. Yankopon. Etunisa Efreno.
Right, so basically he says, his brother has been battling the illness for some months now. They've been going from one doctor to another trying to, get him healed. And, they were referred to the Ridge Hospital. They got to the Ridge Hospital. He went on coma. He went to coma on Wednesday. And then on Saturday, he didn't return.
It's pretty heartbreaking. Very heartbreaking.
But some time ago, some of his Kumawood colleagues complained bitterly about how the late actor's mother was denying them the opportunity of visiting him, render their support any way they can. And his brother basically rubbished those claims, saying that Bishop himself authorized his mother not to allow anybody see him in his 60s.
Interesting.
Yeah, so we're not going to play that voice, but basically that's what he said.
Interesting.
Yeah. But did you see videos of his colleague
I saw some.
crying,
I saw
recording
some.
themselves?
Pretty interesting. Sometimes you can tell whether it is for show, whether it is acting, or whether it is real. I didn't get a point. But who am I to judge?
Well, most social media users also had a problem with that. They just, couldn't understand why anybody would want to record themselves on video crying and then post it on social media. So the question about whether or not they were really mourning or, using the unfortunate situation to get some traction or personal gains, whatever, it was raised, and I have a few receipts here that I'm going to go through quickly. So Aziza says only one eye is dropping tears. Ben Bruno GH says, so now who's doing the recording? Is it the same person crying? Fritz Pap official says, so he set camera to shed tears. We seen you doing in a movie, so why do this? Nana Eskin says, we all have a place to go. This world is not our home. Rest in peace. And Amagold says, to all the Kumawood actors and family members of Bishop Nyako, I'm deeply sorry for your loss. Rest in peace, Bishop B. Nyako. And the last one is from Ajoa's case, who says, I don't understand. They didn't post when he was sick. Now he's gone, everyone is posting him. Hey, Ghana for. And that's it for the, those are some of the comments.
Very interesting comments there.
But, the late Bishop's 1 week is today, and currently, I know one gathering is being held at his residence in Lakeside in Ashalibuchi, right here in Accra, and another in Pakoso, in Asokore, in Kumasi. And earlier, his brother, communicated that because of the social distancing, rules, the 1 week is going to be strictly by invitation. And even for those who are invited, when they come, they're not going to be entertained for long because of, social distancing.
COVID-19 and everything.
So I guess from all of us, we say
condolences
and share our condolences.
It's sad. It's always a sad one when an industry, colleague passes. But may his soul rest in peace, and we commiserate with the family. Let me say good afternoon and welcome Uncle Ken into the studio, and all Canadians, it's time for you to tune in. Your man is here. Yes. Uncle Ken, how you been?
I haven't been fine, but that's for another day.
The EPO.
I can't say I've been fine. I've been very
the EPO that they cancelled, or the EPO that is about to be cancelled.
Nonsense.
But
anyway, okay, you wanna?
And please, listeners, I didn't mean that in harsher terms.
No, it's okay.
Means.
It's okay.
And what the word actually means. That's what George was saying does not make sense.
But again, you want to say anything about the first story, Bishop's death?
Sad. I'd been on the classification board.
Yes.
Back in them days, so many years. I had to, as part of our duties, preview and classify movies. And a host of those movies back in the day were coming from Kumaut, the Ashanti region. And Bishop emerged as somebody who I found to be good at what he did, effortlessly.
Yeah.
He came across as somebody who didn't need to act.
He was a natural,
so to speak. Yes. And I liked him. I really did like him. But I never got to meet him, and I was devastated when I heard of his demise. But I just have to say that I would rather we were celebrating Bishop's achievements in the movie industry, other than spending time talking about family beefs and family and colleagues,
and the juju angles and all those things.
All those different angles. It makes us forget what he has done.
Yeah.
We aren't talking about that, and I feel sorry.
Yeah.
In that respect, I think that he was a great actor. I liked him. Honestly, I did. And the animosity is getting a bit scary, and it should stop. And let's celebrate the man.
Right. Well, away from that, George, highlight musician Peter Quaye had a hot week this week. I mean, and it's all thanks to...
trending.
I'm telling you, and it's all thanks to a tweet. So basically, he had a Q&A session with his fans on Twitter, knowing me, knowing Vista kind of thing. And one of his fans, asked him why his songs are not on rotation on the airwaves back to back, like, it used to be some time ago. And in answering that, he said that, some media persons or the media have been paid to sabotage his career. And I have excerpts of his exact tweet, and I read it to you. And he says, quote, "It's an agenda. They have taken some money to do that. If you love my music, keep loving it. The media is fake." And end of quote. So his tweet generated lots of reactions on social media, with most people criticizing him for saying the media is fake. And one of those people that reacted was movie maker Kofas, who says Bisa was suffering from post-failure trauma, hence his tweet. So this is what he says. He says, "Ghanaians, let's forgive him, because post-failure trauma is not a small thing. That is rising to some level and later falling. Mr. Quaye is suffering from his fall." End of quote. But Visa was on the Daybreak Hits show on Tuesday on Hits FM, and where he explained that he authorized his PA to, post that tweet, but not entirely. And he also, apologized to the media.
The person used the medium way to apologize to a lot of people, but then I told him to tweet. It doesn't change the fact that.
So what did you tell him to tweet?
So somebody asked the question, and I told him to tweet that yes, some people in the media is fake, which you and I both know that is true. But the part where he said that Obiako that wasn't it. What I said is Enkophobia SRC agenda sitting on radio and almost started some work. I said my career was drowning. That was from 2016 after Mansa and Brother after VGMA. People started doing that, right? But then after that, Bibi ame release Bibi na me be to abonten kwa na obi be humi ochina obeka say okay there yeto nka che.
So that was Isa saying that he didn't tweet that. He authorized his PA to tweet that. And he also mentioned that his PA will be punished for his actions.
Hey, sir. Of course, I have to work with him, but we have to put some measures in place for him.
Are you going to punish him?
Of course. Of course, I have to work with him, but we have to put some measures in place for him.
Are you going to punish him?
Of course.
So he's no longer your PA?
No,
do you have a publicist?
I do have a publicist.
Where was he when you were shooting?
He was actually on set with me.
Why didn't you give him that opportunity, but rather your PA? The publicist is supposed to do this job.
I know, but because we were all busy, and I felt.
What was he doing? A publicist. How busy was he when the artist was rather shooting?
Different. So
why does he situate the camera? Does he tell you the styles you have? If you are shooting with professionals like Twins Domberg, what is the publicist doing on set?
It doesn't matter. You can ask Twins Domberg. There was a lot to do on set, and we needed like a lot of people to work with the team.
All right, and you heard Bisa Kade there says his publicist was busy on set with him, and so that's why he had to let his personal assistant do the Q&A session with his fans on Twitter. Uncle Ken.
I like Bisa Kade, and I love his songs. But I think with this matter, he goofed badly.
Big time.
And let's forgive him. Has he apologized?
Yeah, he has apologized.
So why? Why do we like to drag issues when people accept and apologize? But maybe we don't, because in the beginning they don't accept. So we push then they come to, partly apologize, not wholly apologize. So that's what the problem. That's where the problem starts, because there will be conditions to the apology.
Right.
Like in this case, my PA made the mistake.
Yeah.
Not me. That's you know what I mean.
I get you.
Yes,
I mean,
people when they hear this, if you've done wrong, apologize. And let's move on.
We'll go into it a bit further, because it's a thing that happens with a lot of showbiz personalities. Sometimes something comes up and you think you need to massage the truth a little bit. You end up being... When we get into it.
In the web.
Yeah. We'll get into it. So we'll analyze it, properly from various perspectives.
Right.
Yeah.
So, George, apparently some Nigerians on social media are not so pleased with Stone Boy for why are you saying like that? For saying that most of their artists, use Ghana to break through their music career. So basically, he had an Instagram live conversation with Cool FM Dotun. People know him as the Energy God.
Yeah.
By the way, Cool FM is a radio station based in Nigeria.
Yeah.
And so they had a conversation on Instagram Live, and Stone asked Dotun why, while we are receptive, Nigerians act hostile towards Ghanaians anytime they visit, the country, as in Ghanaian musicians.
Yeah.
And then asked him that he stated that most of the up and coming, musicians normally would want to establish themselves here in Ghana, and once they do, it's automatic. It's like magic. They blow in their home country, and that comment Stone Boy made. In fact, let's listen to him make that comment, and then I'll tell you how Nigerians reacted.
Okay.
Let me ask you this. When Ghanaians come to Nigeria to perform, as much as you guys know us, is it that they don't know our songs, or you feel the vibe? When I perform, I feel the vibe, but...
Let me give an example. I will tell you there's a disconnect. A lot of things have happened over time, and I feel like we need to squash it. Let me tell you, I'm a big fan of Daddy Lumba. And I'll tell you, there's a TV station called Music Africa where we play. As a matter of fact, we had a show on Cool FM called Afro Tropical Fiesta, 1 hour dedicated to playing songs from outside Nigeria. And that's how I knew the likes of Kujo Antwi, that's how I knew the likes of VIP, TikTok. Now think about it. There's even a guy I love, Kwakase. So why don't we do a Ghana Nigerian concert here in Nigeria? You'll be amazed how much they know the music. But I feel like I said, we Ghanaians, Nigerians, we need to pause. And I think that's what I kept preaching all the time. It's not a fight. The Ghana must go thing has to be. I feel like Ghanaians and Nigerians, even presidents or what, you have to come back and say, listen, let's squash this. It's done. And I think he has trickled down to what has been happening even us. Mr. Easy too has, he breaks the gap a bit, because he was one leg in Ghana, one leg in Nigeria, and this guy called King Promise.
Nigerians always have to pass through Ghana. Why? There's a blessing here that you guys just step up and run with.
Truthfully,
right?
This is a part. There's a time.
There's no Ghanaian artist who is big in Ghana had ever had to go past through Nigeria to qualify to blow in their country. Take that. But for Nigerians, they would have to come to Ghana and then go back home and then blow somehow.
No, listen. Let me. No.
Mr. Easy had to blow here before he blew in his own.
Oh, honestly, no disrespect. I love Mr. Easy. Maybe he blew in Ghana, but internationally, nobody knew him at that time until he came to Nigeria. He knows this. I put my money on him.
Yeah, but listen.
So we are wrong when we.
Alright, you heard Dotun shading us more. He says, internationally nobody knew Mr. Easy until he came to Nigeria. But as expected, Stone's comments attracted backlash from Nigerians on social media, and I brought some receipts with me. So Tiana says, I like Stonebwoy, but I disagree with him on this. This isn't true. If Ghanaian artists have been the ones helping Nigerian artists to blow, why Ghanaian artists too never blow past us? Jasmine wrote, now Mr. Easy give una chance. And Ayo J. Cross says, this issue of freedom of speech needs to be revisited. Margold for you says, see this Ghana must go boy talking rubbish. The Ola Elixir says, all the lights Ghana has, and your artists are still not enlightened. And Tikaka says, there's basically no kind of competition in Ghana, in Ghanaian music industry, so it's easy to get recognized there than in Nigeria, where there's a lot of competition. And the last one is from Shoes Are Underrated, who says, now Stone did this one head. So those were some of the reactions from Nigerians. But the story doesn't end here. Now Dotun asked Stonebwoy if he feels we appreciate him enough for all the glory he's brought us through his musical exploits. And George, it's interesting what Stone has to say for an answer.
Do you feel like in Nigeria we support ourselves more than Ghanaians support Ghanaians?
What I know is that it's the number factor. And actually the culture is more like Nigerians are more Nigerian oriented, trust me man. Because when you come to Nigeria, yeah, you guys eat imported rice, but all the rice we don't chop for Nigeria must be Nigerian rice.
Well, the things that matter to Nigerians is your numbers, your plaques, your awards, and recognition. Now, for you to get 2 recognitions from Billboard, that is a big deal. I don't know how they see back in Ghana. Let me give you an example. Burna Boy got a Grammy nomination in Nigeria. If you get a Grammy nomination here in Nigeria, it is a big deal. You got a Grammy nomination with Morgan Heritage, right? Do you think you get the right or deserve respect in your country?
I'm going to make the headlines for this answer, but yeah, it's the truth. A majority of us don't even know what it is, as much as Nigerians do. I mean, that is what I think, you know. And even if they do know, I don't think they value and realize the magnitude, you know, or the weight that it carries to be what it is. But for the few that know, you know, the level of that artist, Stonebwoy, is on that level.
So you heard Stonebwoy say that we don't value and know the magnitude Grammys carry. And so
do you?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Uncle Ken, do you?
The
weight an award carries
of a Grammy award.
Yeah, let's even forget Grammys. Let's speak 3
any
music
award.
VGMAs.
Any award, for that matter, so long as the award is credible. You know.
So is it? I keep wondering. I know this one is going to be one of our major discussions, but I just have a question. And listeners, you can tweet at us hashtag Showbiz A to Z, tweet at Joy 99.7 FM, or you can WhatsApp 0244340437. Now, I remember the time when Kwakese said he was selling his VGMA plaques because it was of no value, no relevance whatsoever. Shatawale has done same. Even Kwakese too had an ECRAG award, so he called it Asesegwa and totally discredited it. I think on TV we saw that as well. So is it our artists that rather do not understand the value of awards, or the Ghanaian people?
We as a people have this tendency of always blaming others other than ourselves. That's what we do best as Ghanaians. You know, we forget that we are party to what's happening, and that in discussing what's happening or getting too excited, so to speak, about what you think is not right, we forget to check ourselves.
Uncle Ken is speaking
part of the problem.
Wisdom is talking. His name is not Wisdom. That's not what I mean. I mean, he's speaking wisdom. Thanks, Uncle Ken.
It's sad.
It is. I get you. We'll delve deeper into it.
Right. Last but certainly not least, George, you know that tomorrow is Mother's Day.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
And ahead of its celebrations, I spoke to some female celebrities who are mothers themselves. I asked them to share fondest memories of their mom and also share their experiences as mothers as well. And they had a lot to say. I spoke to Vicky Zuga, spoke to Bibi Bright, a Nigerian singer who was also signed on to Maven's Records, Afro Deja.
Super.
There was this time that she was running a restaurant when I was in SHS, and there was this time that I was sent home for school fees. She had to sack everyone out of the restaurant. She locked the place and went with me to the school to plead with the headmistress.
So she put on hold her business, which was the restaurant, just to go plead to get you back to school.
Yes. And there was a time that my dad literally disowned me, and she was playing both parts, both mother and father figure in my life.
Right. You know we're not in normal times, you know, you can't take it out and all of that, but how are you going to tell her how grateful you are?
Unfortunately, she's bedridden, she's not well, so what I can do is I know her favorite food, so I'm going to do that especially for her that day.
Vicky, how has your experience been so far as a mother?
It's been amazing. Sometimes you are not yourself, you're down for one or two reasons and your child comes. For some reason, they sense it when I'm not okay.
Right.
So they come closer, Mommy, are you okay? I don't want you to be sad, especially the little one, the 3-year-old boy. He's always like, Mommy, I want you to be happy. Mommy, what is wrong? You know, it's an amazing feeling. I wish that every mother can experience childbirth and taking care of something that grew up inside of you.
My mom and dad broke up a few years after I was born, so I didn't have much memories of my mom, but what I can tell you is that I met my mom the first time when I was 18, and from then to now, she's been a great pillar in my life. Right. We have made up all the lost years, and she's my best friend. I go to her for every advice, and I know my secret is safe for her, and I guess her just being in my life is a miracle and a blessing to me every single day.
So are you doing anything to celebrate her this Sunday?
Unfortunately for her, unfortunately for me, she's Jehovah's Witness, so she doesn't do all that celebrations, but once in a while I'll sneak in a message and I'll probably call her and WhatsApp call and do the sweet mother kind of song so she just get her laugh for a while and then tell her Mother's Day even though she doesn't want to hear it. So that's about it.
But Vivi, you are a mother to, I think,
3 girls.
3 girls, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, how has the experience been?
Motherhood has been great. It's stressful. I'm not going to lie and say it has been all wonderful. There are times whereby you had to make decisions as a woman in terms of your career, and at the same time have to make it as a mother looking at these kids. And it has not been easy, but Jehovah God has been merciful and blessed us with the knowledge of us living a life that would favor our kids. I'm thankful for them, and I'm blessed to have intelligent girls like them in my life.
Always kind of like make sure that you can do everything and carry everything on your shoulders. But I don't think in sense of when you're looking at the grand scheme of things, when you're looking at the health of your kids and the health of your significant other, your husband, your wife, or you're looking at the fact that people around you that you've been able to create or make it, you know, when you have a household, you have like amazing people, you have staff. So the idea is how do you make that life work for you and how do you add other people to as well? I mean, for me, it's just I take every day as it comes. I can't tell you that I'm ready for every day, but I mean, people ahead of me have done this thing a million times. So I always look at it, your mom is my biggest inspiration in terms of looking at what it is to, you know, keep a home or try to leave. I'm just grateful to God that with my husband, it's like it's teamwork, you know, it's teamwork to keep a family and to keep a home going. So you just keep going.
I don't know what you're doing for your mother tomorrow, but you heard from Vicky, you heard from BB Bright and singer Afro Deja. George, I'm wondering, what are you doing for your mom tomorrow?
My mom passed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But don't worry, she left me with an even sweeter mom, my wife.
Oh, great. So you should celebrate her.
I celebrate her every day.
Yeah.
She's my angel.
But tomorrow make it special.
We'll see.
My mother loves money. Make it special.
Your mom loves money.
Yeah. I had a different word though. I had a different word. I had to make it hot.
Uncle Ken.
You said to make it special.
Uncle Ken, where did you sleep last night? We need to investigate.
Listen, I lost my mom in 1986.
Oh, sorry.
You know, and I miss my mom. I had my issues with my mom, but I respected her and loved her for what she was. You know,
she was one of the great presbyterians.
Of course, she has to be. You are trying to announce your arrival because you have not even been
I haven't even
initiated into the camp.
Listeners, his name is Sadiq Abdullah Abu. He just joined us in the studio. Alaji,
Alaji.
Nice one, welcome.
Yes,
yes, Uncle Kenny, we're talking.
George, and Mother's Day has always been special for me because even after my mom died, my auntie, you know, the three Presbyterian women were my grandmother, my auntie, and my mom. Okay. Right. So even after my auntie died, my mom died, my auntie was there till about 5 years ago. And because I had grown up with her, and that auntie of mine was actually more, so to speak, of a mother to me than my own mom.
Right.
So I got on with her and till she passed away. So I've always loved Mother's Day. And in my own small way on my shows, I normally leave, if it's the music I play will all be female music just to celebrate the female, you know, and music that I know a lot of my listeners, female listeners, like. And that's what I'll do tomorrow to celebrate them. Unfortunately, I mean, this year, you know, I saw somebody's post, and he was complaining about why this year's noise about Mother's Day has been a bit low-key.
Right.
And he answered it himself and said that these are not normal times. But we can celebrate them in our own way, and I'll do so tomorrow.
Right.
On Jazz on Joy.
Aww.
Right after, if the president speaks. I don't know. I'll say, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Sadiq, how about you?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I've got plenty mothers. I mean, two of them are late. My two stepmothers. But the one I grew up with, Haja Safia, she passed on in 2008.
Oh.
You know, so, I mean, she
so
was the
one
one
you were going on and on about was your grandmother?
The one who
quite
died recently. Yeah, that was my grandmother. Yeah, that's
okay.
my grandmother.
Okay.
That's my biological mom's mother.
Okay.
You know, so all of them provided, you know, that motherly, care for me. But I grew up in a polygamous family as well. So there was a point where I had to grow with only my stepmom.
Okay.
You know, but I mean, Mother's Day is, I don't know how. I mean, sometimes I feel indifferent about it, but I get it that I've got to still celebrate my mom's and my wife, you know, on Mother's Day. So, yes, that's it.
I see. Great. George?
Well, I mean, Mother's Day has always been special. Mother or no mother, there are always mother figures in our lives at one point. Like I said, currently my wife is my mother, but I have mothers who take care of, like my big sisters and all that, and they've been a great inspiration all through. But really, I keep saying that everything I do today, my mother was a showbiz personality of a sort, not in a showbiz space. In her church, she was a leader. And she was in a Christ Little Band. She was she was the one that was leading that. You know, they have these fancy songs that they sing in the Methodist Church. She was leading that group. She was a Christ Little Band leader. And yeah, she was. They used to call her man leader. You know, and all
so
that.
it was like in a secondary school, she would be an entertainment prefect.
Exactly. You know, and I hear in her childhood she was a dancer too and stuff like that.
Right.
So my mom, there's a lot that I picked from her. She was pretty vocal, spoke very well, and yeah, I owe her a lot.
Right.
And she ensured I came out well.
Yeah.
You know, and now we've got a great wife taking good care of us at home, and we've got great mother figures in our lives as well, who are making sure that we are on track.
Right.
But you know the interesting thing?
Tell me.
There are also men out there who play a lot of motherly roles.
That's right.
There are men who are even stronger than a lot of women. There are men who are taking care of, you know, no, you have to actually celebrate them on Mother's Day because those men are rare.
No, don't mix
very rare. Oh, no, Sadiq, the thing is that, you know, Father's Day isn't as it's not as big as Mother's Day. We don't celebrate Father's Day much. The point is there is nothing you can do to make Father's Day more relevant than Mother's Day. They are mothers. There is nothing. So for those fathers who are performing, Sadiq, you will not win this battle. It's not going to work. So for those men who are doing great things out there, you know yourself. Sadiq, why you need to choose your battles in this life?
George, why are you even bothering?
I don't understand this man.
Having an argument.
I don't understand him.
On this. Do you expect him to succumb to
you know, So for those men,
is championing the female cause.
You know,
and there is no way. And I agree with him.
Yeah, I also do. But I think we ought to salute those men as well. And for those men out there, God richly bless you. It is not easy. You're doing great, and we salute you all.
And I hope you guys don't mind when on Father's Day we'll be also sharing your glory.
No. You're welcome. And look, this is what I'm going to do.
We have to ask.
And again, I think what we should do is let's open the phone lines. Let's pick up about 3 callers who can share motherly experiences with us. 0302-216-541, 0244-340437. Call us. If there's anything you want to say about your mom, yeah. I mean, Charlie, let's do that. Let's celebrate our mothers. And I hear Starbites and Joy FM are doing something special for mothers, and they are going to be giving away 25. You know, Joy is 25, Multimedia 25. So they partnered Starbites, and they are going to be giving away 25 family packed meals. You know, I don't know if you've seen the Starbites family packed meal before. It's crazy. 25 of those are going to be going to 25 families. So yes, I mean, it's my mother, my hero. You just got to be a winner, and just go to Joy FM, follow Joy FM on social media, or follow Starbites on social media, and then you can get it all there. Exactly. So it's called the Pamper Your Mom, and as part of the 25th anniversary celebrations, pampering 25 mothers at home on Mother's Day. They are not stepping out, they are not going anywhere, and the instruction is pretty simple. Share a beautiful photo of you and your mother at home, and in just 5 lines, share with us what you both love doing together at home. Wow, and that's sweet. Just do that, and then you could be winning something great. Let's go to the phone lines. We have a caller. Hello.
Hi, Joyce.
Hi, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling us from, please?
Maxwell from East Legon.
Talk to us. What you want to say about mom?
Well, my mom has been superb, loving, kind. I remember when I was 12 years, and I went and sport someone's barrel. You know barrel?
Yeah, I know barrel.
Yeah, barrel. That's what they use in producing what's the name? Alcohol.
Yeah.
Whatever you call it. Yeah. And then this man got hold of me, chased me to the house. My mom had to go and carry this barrel from the farm to the house before the man would leave me. And I'll never forget it. Yeah.
Thank you very much for sharing that experience with us. Mom must be special, isn't she?
Special.
Very special. Thank you. All right, okay. Let's see who else we have here. Hello?
Hi.
I love it when women call. Your name and where are you calling us from, please?
My name is Mary Jo, and I'm calling from Tema.
Mary, what's your mother's name?
My mom's name is Sherry.
Hello, Mary?
Hello.
Mary, your mother's name, please.
My mommy's name is Sherry Abanlu.
Sherry Abanlu. Talk to us about Mama Sherry Abanlu.
Sherry is a very kind woman. She's loving, and then she's a mom to all. She's the best mom and then grandmother in the whole world. I remember when I was about 8 years old, I used to like crying about every little thing. And Sherry told me that if you keep crying, you'll just die one day. So since then, I've become a strong person. I never take things to heart. And I think I've been the best person I am because of Sherry.
Oh, and that's sweet. Thank you so very much. And Sherry is proud of you too. All right, continue loving her and taking special care of her. God bless you. All right, let's see who else we have here. Hello. Hello.
Hello, I'm Janet.
Hi, Janet. Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Kaswa.
Janet, talk to us. What's your mother's name?
My mother's name is Esther Gbedema.
Auntie Esther Gbedema. Please tell us about Auntie Esther.
Yes, Auntie Esther. She's a wonderful woman. We are 8 in number.
Say that again. You are how many?
8.
Auntie Esther gave birth to 8 of you.
8 of us.
God bless Auntie Esther. She's a legend.
And life was not easy for him at all. I saw Auntie Esther selling her clothes, her machines, and her belongings. I'm even in tears to take care of us. My elder brother, secondary school fees. He gave me a cloth to go and give to a friend, just to sell so that they will give him money to take care of us. And by the grace of God today, her children are doing very, very well. So on behalf of all of us, We say we thank her, God richly blessed. It should live long to enjoy the fruit of her labor. Thank you very much.
Amen. She should live well, long to enjoy the fruits of her labor. And yes, that God richly bless you. All right. So, Karen, is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's what's in showbiz this week. But you're staying. You're part of our panel. All right? Yeah. You're staying. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. You're not going nowhere. So we've got Sadiq Abdullah Abu in the studio. We've got Uncle Ken in the studio. We've got Noella Karen Yale right here in the studio as well. The show is Showbiz A to Z, and we're just about starting. Stay on. We're gonna take a spot of music, and then when we come back, we will get talking right here on Joy. Stay on. And you're still locked on to Joy 99.7 FM. It's Showbiz A to Z. Check with your time. It's about 53 after 3. And hey, on a normal Saturday afternoon, at the start of this show, this is probably the song you would have heard. And of course, the voice you would have heard wouldn't be mine. It would have been that of that adorable, that talented, that creative, that hard-working young woman, one of Ghana's finest actresses of all time, and of course, one of our most respected female brands in showbiz, Na Ashoko Mensah-Doku. Took a bow from the multimedia group earlier on in the week. And hey, now we're going to try to hold the fort. We're going to try to continue the level you raised the show to. Superstar there. Let me bring the gentleman into the conversation. Uncle Ken, let me start with you. Now, your girlfriend, she's decided to leave us.
I told you from the beginning of the program that I wasn't feeling too good. And that is exactly my reason for not being myself today on this show. I got to know this wonderful lady through movies and her handling of other shows, like I'm seeing other shows, you know. And what even made this issue a lot more difficult to take was the fact that in looking at who Na is, the person that I discussed this lady with is also no more with us. That's Nana Texan. I always discussed the attributes of Na Shoko with Nana Texan, and I told Nana how much I loved that lady and respected her composure. I mean, when you look at the outfits that she chooses to go on shows or events, she always looked elegant. She never looked too ostentatious or something to that effect, and I liked that about her until I met her. And then I found out that she was the same person as the one I saw through, and I got on with her. I really, really loved that girl. Oh, that lady.
Oh, it's alright. Once a girl, always a girl. Yeah.
I really, really loved that lady, and I've been upset, but that's life.
It is.
That's life. As somebody that's been in the business for this length of time, I know the sort of things that happen.
Yeah.
You know. And I called her, we had a chat, and I haven't been brave enough to get back to her. I just wish Na Ashoko all the best. The good thing is there's now a bond between us that she cannot untie, or I cannot untie, even if either of us thought so. And that bond is that her son was born on the same day as me, 23rd April. her second born, her second son. So he also celebrated his first birthday on the 23rd of April, and that's significant, so we have that bond, and I'm happy about that. I wish her well.
Sadiq.
I mean, difficult to...
An interesting question I got from Efe Planch. You know Efe Planch?
Yes.
Pepper Ministry.
Yeah.
Efe,
never met her.
She's another great young lady.
Yeah.
People ought to, when you follow her on social media, you might think she is, but she is great. Very intelligent young woman. You will like her. Efe's like, why is now gone? Is it because she hosted 3 music awards? And I said, no, it couldn't be. Because 3 music awards was actually a baby, a 3 music and multimedia baby. So definitely that couldn't be the problem. But, Nashoko.
I mean, difficult times. For me, I woke up at dawn right after Ramadan. I had the early morning prayers. And then when I was done, I just logged into Facebook. And I saw that Nah had put out an update 8 minutes after that. I was like, no, this can't be true, because if you realize, just the day before that, I think around 9 p.m., we were discussing the topics for the week in the group.
Yeah.
And Nah was, contributing and all of that, and we all knew that we were going to have it on the show this weekend. And so when I saw it around 5:30 something, early morning, I was thinking, when did this happen? How was it communicated? I was all up in my emotions, so I reached out to her, and then she confirmed it. Worst way to start my day on that particular day, So I started reaching out to other people and stuff, and then we started talking. I spoke to her at length and all of that, but very difficult to take. For me, I've also worked closely with her on the show. I think I've been on the show for 3 years, and all throughout that time, she's been here. And then we worked just last weekend. Myself, her, George, we're all working together on the 3 music awards as well. And she's always been very, very good. When it comes to this. We also worked this year. She's been very heavily involved in 3 music, starting from last year when she hosted the Ladies First events with the Rock Hawks, and then the Women's Branch, and then the final event. She's been very active in our activities, And we've worked. I remember I also worked. I produced her show Just the Law. I also produced Just the Law, and we worked very closely. So it was really, really sad for me on that particular day. For most part of the day, I was just not myself. I kept on thinking about it. I'm like, how did this happen? But I think that in life sometimes we just have to get used to the good and the bad news that it throws at us, and then try to make amends and move on. Very sad that Joy FM is losing Nashoko, but I'm very certain that the next life or the next level would also be greater for Nashoko.
Karen?
I also didn't know about it. Someone had to send me a link to her Instagram page, and that's when I saw the post she made, and I was shocked. When I read what she posted, I was very shocked. At that point in time, I was lost for words. I couldn't even call her because I was like, what am I going to say? I didn't even know how to even gather myself together to call her, and even to say what, even when I called, to say what. So in the evening, that's when I guess mastered courage to call her, and I just said some words of encouragement to her. But Na is a wonderful lady. I remember the second week she started working here, I didn't know her. She met me in front of the reception, and she just said, "Hey, you're looking beautiful." And I said, "Oh, thank you, Na." And that was the first time I was meeting her and speaking to her, and to think that she, complimented me first time she met me was great. Another time, I think she saw me in a certain weave she loved, and she was like, "Oh, that weave is beautiful." Like, she was always complimenting me. Basically, she's a pleasant person, very talented. And now, if you're listening, I just want to tell you that this is the face that is probably preparing you for something bigger and better. So be strong, basically.
Be strong, definitely. And for me, Na and I, we go too far back. I don't even know where to start from. And I can tell you on authority that in all my life as an event planner, producer, director, the two people that I have worked with, women that I have worked with, that I really enjoyed because they make the work so easy. They follow script to the letter, they deliver on point, they look good, they follow instructions, they will not give you problems. Na Shoko is number one, the next is Bellamundi. You know, and Na is a great talent and a great gem, and I agree with everybody. I know she's going to do great. Look, good days and bad days, we have them all. The most important thing is to rise 1,000,000 times when we fall 1,000. Na is going to make it, and we wish her the very best. For us, what we have left to do is to make sure that this show continues to remain number one. If for nothing at all, for Na Ashoko Ben Saduku. Go girl, we still love you.
Accidents do happen. It could be a motor accident, a sudden heart attack, or even a stroke, or any other health emergency. The first steps you take are very critical. Should you be involved in or witness an accident, call 112 for the fastest ambulance response. With over 300 well-equipped ambulances all over Ghana, you are assured of the fastest response to your emergency call. Call 112 during critical health emergencies and save your life and that of your family and loved ones. 112, help will come. 112, we are safe. Avoid prank calls as they can lead to loss of life of persons in actual need of help. Be a responsible citizen.
DSTV Yonkupa and Nuntina yet time machino, and we thank you for choosing to stay at home and safe with us. Yet time machi, Entina Yema mo discount when you top up your DSTV subscription. Ane, you crow with kids educational channels like Mindset, Da Vinci, and the Ghana Learning Channel, as well as lots of kids entertainment and up to the minute news update on all the happenings across the world and home. Plus our captivating local and international drama, thrilling series and movies, all in one place. To get your discount, just top up your same or preferred subscription using MTN Momo, Vodakash, Slide Pay, Express Pay, eTransact, or your banking app, or SMS *389*5# and *759#, and we will upgrade you to the next package at no extra cost. Yes, that's easy. Onyankupadie and Noani DSTV. DSTV, yet time machine. Come on. I see no change. Charlie Maji, what's up? So you still there here? Yeah, I there here. Oh, Charlie, I've been busy with my monthly bank reconciliation, my trial balance and my financial report submission to my boss. So pressure song.
You still there analog accounting era? I beg change now to Sage 300 ERP for all your reports in minutes. Once the configuration and integration is done right by a trusted partner. And the good news is you can also opt for the cloud service.
Wait, so COVID-19 or no COVID-19, you still feel work from home?
Yes. Call Sage Local Partner Trust Consult on 0302-246-875 or email info@trustconsultlimited.org. Sage ERP 300. No more pressure.
Accidents do happen. It could be a motor accident, a sudden heart attack, or even a stroke, or any other health emergency. The first steps you take are very critical. Should you be involved in or witness an accident, call 112 for the fastest ambulance response. With over 300 well-equipped ambulances all over Ghana, you are assured of the fastest response to your emergency calls. Call 112 during critical health emergencies and save your life and that of your family and loved ones. 112, help will come. 112, we are safe. Avoid prank calls as they can lead to loss of life of persons in actual need of help. Be a responsible citizen.
Until the lions have their own historians, the tales of hunting would always glorify the hunter. I am Nanansa Kwa the Fourth. Every Monday at 7 p.m., that's Mondays at 7 p.m., I bring you a show I call That's My Opinion on Joy 99.7 FM. It's thought-provoking, it's entertaining, it's informative, and above all, it's about us. On That's My Opinion, the rules are simple. You may agree with me or disagree, but we do it agreeably. Mondays at 7 p.m. will not be the same again because ahumudo, sahumudo, mitensieni.
So everyone says I'm a Kosia filler, but it's not like I'm nosy or go out to find out the latest filler. It's just that I get 50 megabytes of data free after paying for only the first minute of every call. And so I just keep discovering stuff minute after minute. That's how come I was minding my business, scrolling through my timeline, and I found out Coco has a new baby. Oh, and last week I learned Ken won the lottery. You see, Ken is my brother's friend. So hello, look who's about to roll with the rich and famous.
Enjoy even more value with MTN Free After One. You only pay for the first minute of your call on MTN Free After One, and the rest is free. Plus, you enjoy free 50 megabytes worth of data to browse your favorite sites. Compare where, compare there. So dial *315# to sign up. We day for you everywhere you go. Terms and conditions apply.
It's Showbiz. On Showbiz A to Z right here on Joy 99.7 FM. My name is George Quaye, show produced by Philip Nye. I'm here in the studio with the one and only DJ Wubeti. Uncle Ken is here, Sadiq Abdullah, when Karen Noel Ayali is also here. We've got Salwin on social media, and of course, Mirabelle is also in the house with us, making sure we've got some savories and something nice to drink while we get into it. This one says we have to celebrate our own. Let's start by George, Uncle Ken, and Noella tweeting the hashtag Showbiz A to Z. Okay, all right, we all got to tweet it. Gentlemen, lady, please, let's tweet Showbiz A to Z, hashtag Showbiz A to Z right now. Then we can follow. Oh, you've done that already?
Yeah, I've done that already.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And keep your messages coming in 0244340437. This one says, okay. A lot of messages, but let's try to keep them short, okay? Let's try to keep them short. This one says, a happy Mother's Day in advance to my mom. That's Susanna Adrobuatma, aka Swansea. God bless you, ma'am. And there's a special birthday message. My son, I have a son who's 1 year old today. Oh, you didn't know?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't know
that
I have a son. I have a son. Happy birthday to Christian Archibald St. George Soa. Happy birthday. Yes.
I didn't hear the Quay.
No. Soa is gone. Soa is gone. Quay is also gone. So we'll take it like that. Yes, that's Mr. Soa's son. And your mother, Benedicta Dragansafu, congratulations. Good to know the little man is 1 year old today. And there's a special birthday message as well. This one says, happy birthday to Patience Che from your sister Angie Obudai, wishing you long life and prosperity. All right, gentlemen and lady, so let us get into our conversation. Oh, and the Mama Susanna Adrobuatmaya comes from Margaret Poani, your daughter. Happy Mother's Day in advance to you, and happy Mother's Day to my mother-in-law, Madam Evelyn Kwapo. Love you to the max. So if you just tuned in, Stoneboy did say something while granting an interview to Dotun, you said?
Yeah.
Yes, on Cool FM. And they spoke about awards. Let me just bring it back. Take a listen, and then we'll come and take thoughts. Don't forget, it's hashtag Showbiz A to Z on Twitter.
Do you feel like in Nigeria we support ourselves more than Ghanaians support Ghanaians?
What I know is that it's the number factor. And actually the culture is more like Nigerians are more Nigerian oriented. Trust me, man. Because when you come to Nigeria, you guys eat imported rice, but all the rice we don't chop for Nigeria must be Nigerian rice.
Well, the things that matter to Nigerians is your numbers, your plaques, your awards, and recognition. Now, for you to get 2 recognitions from Billboard, that is a big deal. I don't know how they see back in Ghana. Let me give you an example. Burna Boy got a Grammy nomination in Nigeria. If you get a Grammy nomination here in Nigeria, it is a big deal. You got a Grammy nomination with Morgan Heritage, right? Do you think you get the right or